002 0817 923 0003. Once again, 0817 923 0002 and 0817 923 0003. If you're unable to get through to us via the phone lines, send us a WhatsApp message, okay? WhatsApp and Telegram number is 0809 030 6416. I'd like to read some of the messages we have here on WhatsApp. This one says, Didi, Wells for me, nobody... Okay, Didi Wells, for one, nobody actually knows how much they need to just survive. No matter how judicious you are, a trip to the market on 2 different days in the same week can confuse you. And it only takes one bad diagnosis or experience to take you from surviving to wiped out. So why settle for mere survival as a goal? Generational wealth is the goal. Secondly, I've checked myself and examined my life. The more money I have access to, the better of a human being I am. I am now proudly in my era of God. I repent for the humble mindset I had around money before. I am now ready for the kind of wealth that will confuse, terrify, and outstand my enemies to the point that they will say I must be doing jazz, runs, and selling drugs at the same time. Anonymous sent that in. Someone says he lived by her last week, brother. Okay, she won 120 million in total. All right, it's not like I care. It's not like I'm going to start following her up to know how she's spending her money. But she has that money now. She may not have done anything difficult. You know, staying in a house, you provided food and everything you need. And all you have to do is stay till the last day and have people vote for you. And then you emerge the winner. And you go home with that kind of money. So it seems like she has money. I mean, she's going to get a car. She's going to be popular. But can that money take her through? Or is there something that she has to do more to keep that wealth constant? Does she have the ability to grow it from being 120 million naira to being 300 million naira, for instance, to being 400 million naira, for instance? Or is she going to just be pinching it small, hoping that the money will still be there? And then one day, reality dawns on her that she's actually broke. And she may have to pick up her phone and hello, bro, how far now? I bet just find me like tricky. Somebody say, God forbid. Alex on Facebook says, this is a really important question as it touches on some of the key issues facing many people in Nigeria today. While it is true that many Nigerians still aspire to amass wealth, there's also a growing awareness of the importance of having enough to get by on a daily basis. This is due to a number of factors, including the economic challenges facing the country, the high cost of living and the increasing cost of education and healthcare. The desire for wealth remains, but many people are now focused on being able to meet their basic needs and have some security for the future. How do you see the situation? So the desire remains, but that desire, it seems like a long-term goal, Abi. The immediate one that needs urgent attention, the immediate one that needs handling now is getting by. I think that is what Alex is trying to say. Dalima on Facebook says the political ruling class have deliberately reduced Nigerians to just getting by each day. They have them exactly where they want them. How true is that? Are they the ones actually reducing us? Or are we the ones reducing ourselves by our mentality? The Frankest on Facebook also says people will continue to needlessly be amassing wealth because of greed. The former governor of Rivers State as an example. How is the former governor of Rivers State part of this? How did that get into this conversation though? King Chibike on Facebook says depends on the individuals. Belemafi because say survival of the fetus is what creates all sorts of jobs. Even 419 Yahoo now has become a job. Staying in a house with different characters, including some you don't like and who don't like you, just to come out and meet people who hate you based on what they thought they saw on TV, then have to contend with entitled relatives who provide trolls with ammunition against you. It's not as easy as it sounds. Reality television is one of the things I'll never allow anyone I love to do. Okay. So now, it means it's a big deal, Labi. Okay, from all you've said, it means it's a big deal. Now, let's assume that you didn't have to work so hard, you didn't have to. I mean, one of these days, I was chatting with a friend, and it seemed like if it was by how hard people had to work, I'm sure bricklayers and people that carry heavy stuff should be the richest people, because who works harder than these guys? Carrying this one, carrying bags of cement, carrying blocks, doing like this, mixing this one. But then again, their daily pay, as at the last time I checked, the daily pay is around, say, 2,000 to 3,000 naira. All right. Now, this is somebody who had to stay in a house. Now, if she feels like what she did to get that kind of money was a lot, it only means that she should be able to guard it jealously and think of ways to not just make money, manage the money, as well as multiplication of the money. Now, some financial experts will say that the reason why it may be difficult for some people to ever be wealthy in this life is because they have not mastered the art. Making money, managing money, and multiplying money. So yes, they make money. And it seems like they make 2 million naira today. And 2 million naira, is a lot of money if you put it to good use. But then by next week, they don't even have up to 500,000 naira left. And this is not because they use it to invest in one thing or they use it to expand their business or one thing. This may just be because there is that, I'm see money. I don't how much. Oh, they call their guys and they drink up and shake up and do whatever it is. And then the money is, whew. So what was that person's concern really? Because some people have reasons why they want to amass wealth. I could give you some of them. They want to pepper people. They want to show them that, yes, me too, I can have money. You know that person that said they would never make it in life? They eventually make it and they want to say, true, I buy iPhone, I buy like this, I buy like that. Some people want to get enough because they want to reach out. So for them, the wealth is going to be the tool they use to reach out. So having more than enough for them is good. But also reaching out to people that do not have as much as they have is a lot better. So it is that is what it is for them. Others just want to be seeing money in their account and be feeling happy. Like when they check their account balance and they see that they have XYZ amount of money, they're like, yay, I got money. So you have to ask yourself, why do you need that wealth? Why is it so important that you get that kind of money? The kind of money you think of. Some of us are thinking in billions. Others are thinking in trillions. Now, we'll have to go on the news break. But when we come back, this conversation continues. Remember, I'm asking, between amassing wealth and just having enough to get by each day, what exactly are we looking forward to? Keep the phone numbers handy. They remain 0817 923 0002 0817 923 0003. WhatsApp and Telegram number remains 0809 0307.
This is Nigeria's #1 talk radio
Funny side, as we round up the conversation we began in the last hour. So I just discovered that we are live. So yes, feel free to join the conversation live. We're still talking amassing wealth and surviving. They say that if you took all the money in the world, all the wealth, and spread it evenly among all the people, within 50 years, 82% of the people would be in the same economic position as they were today. And this is because wealth is behavior-based and less dependent on outside factors than you may realize. Times are tough financially for most people, and that's no news anymore. And the reality is that not everyone will be rich. And getting by today remains a major challenge for some individuals. But what is possible for everyone? What if it was possible for everyone to be rich? How many of us are willing to do all that is legitimately required? And how many of us will simply be content with our current state? And then the overall question is, are Nigerians still looking forward to amassing wealth or just getting enough to get by each day? Again, the number 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. WhatsApp and Telegram number remains 0809-030-6416. Nigerian folk, good afternoon to you and welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Talk to me.
Hello?
I can hear you. Good afternoon. Talk to me.
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Confident.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
Your question, please.
I can barely hear you. Please speak up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay. I think it's more of building your tomorrow. Now, if you feel most persons just want to get by daily, by daily or something like that, just to get by today. The guy that came to me yesterday and was talking about his business he was doing his boat stuff as well. So recently, boat has not been that much of a profit for him. He spent more in it. One was like, he didn't want to do this stuff again. I was like, okay, see, you have something that you right that gives you something every day. Like, then if you stay idle now, what is going to result to? Like, what's going to be? And someone that didn't go to school, and I kept advising him, saying, okay, since you're doing this stuff, keep saving money and think of a business you can engage into that's going to bring more profit for you. And okay, and that's what I'm saying. So for me, I think building your tomorrow is more than getting what you can go by each day. But it's very necessary to have what to go by each day.
Okay.
You're not going to make a mistake whereby you can put hands on something wrong or something. So it's actually.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know, Beyond Yekachi on Facebook says, good afternoon, Denise, good afternoon. For me, wealth is not ruled out. Economic challenges notwithstanding, the destiny of everyone who works and believes in it will definitely become a reality. I am presently surviving. For wealth, it is a must and will not be achieved on the tears and agonies of others. Look around you, you will see newly built upstairs and beautiful bungalows everywhere. It is the people that are building them and were not built with mortar but money. It is people that are building them and they were not built with water but money. Nigerian, for good afternoon to you. Welcome. Hello? Hello?
Hello, can you hear me? This is this one.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Now, for the topic that I just analyzed now, whether effectively can continue the wealth of the whole world this year, for me, it's natural, and when something is natural, you cannot change it. That means that there is no how everybody will be rich. So definitely there will be the rich, the medium, and the poor, no matter how you change it. For example, now, there are people that make their way to the up, and because they did not follow the natural process to the up, definitely when command catch up with them, they will still come back, either to the average or to the poor. So cannot see. There are some people that God has just taken them to the so they will just remain there. People like Dangote. There's nothing Dangote will become poor.
You said there's nothing that will make Dangote become poor again. Was that what he said? I don't know what's happening to my phone lines today, but thank you so much for calling. Diddy, it's not about hard work. The mental strain of being on reality TV show is something you cannot understand unless you have been a contestant. I've been behind the scenes of what was supposed to be a reality-based show, not even as a contestant, and I just wouldn't let anyone I love do it, no matter how much is involved. Being on reality TV will do things you cannot anticipate. Apart from the hefty non-disclosure agreements they are made to sign, there are a lot of things contestants don't know and can't control. Editors and producers can mess up your life, and if you say anything, you'll look crazy when people compare what you're saying with what they saw on TV. If you come into wealth before you're mentally prepared, you can be bankrupt by the next week. Someone once told me that there are levels to this wealth thing. There is the nothing. Nothing at all. You don't have anything. Then you move to poverty. Poverty is you get to do and then it leaves your hand. So you solve this problem and then you don't have it again. So you are poor. Then you begin to get to the point of, what's the next thing he said? But yeah, there are levels to this thing. You get to the point where you're comfortable, all right? You're not poor, you're not rich, but you're good. Then you get to that point where it seems like, it's like you're rich. If you lift a certain amount from your account, you're not having chest pain, or your heart is not doing you bing, 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 bing. And then you get to a point where you do not even know how much you have, because you have properties here, you have properties there. People cannot quantify your net worth. In fact, you rely on a personal accountant to tell you that, sir, you have this kind of money, oh. Sir, you have this kind of wealth, oh. Sir, this is what you... Who doesn't like that? I love it. And I love it for everyone. You're doing your business, you're making profits, you're investing in the business again. You're not sitting in your shop and then somebody's greeting you. Customer, good afternoon. Customer, good afternoon. Customer, good afternoon. Oh, sorry. My mind, where your mind is? My dear, since morning I never said one thing. Welcome, waiting one by. Who doesn't want to get to that point where, okay, sorry, just give me a minute, I'll attend to you. So what do you want? Okay, you want, okay, wait. Somebody, you're employing more people because you cannot do this alone. What do you want? Okay, you know what? Sit down, I'll attend to you. Okay, let me settle this person first. Okay, please be patient. Just exercise, Who doesn't want that? It's our desire. And the thing is that it may be possible. If we're willing to put in the work, if we're willing to ask the right questions, if we're willing to do the right thing. Yeah, in those days, manna fell from heaven, but manna will not be falling anytime soon for anyone. So we only pray and hope. And yes, some of you think the wealth you're looking for is outside the country, which is possible. But there's also a possibility that your wealth you're looking for is still within the country. So I take one final call, or maybe two, and then that will be the end of this conversation. Nigerian, good afternoon to you and welcome.
Good afternoon.
Turn off your radio set, please.
Okay. Are you hearing me now?
Yes, but you have to turn off your radio set, please. And he didn't. All right, thank you all so much for being a part of this conversation. Up next is the commercial break. And not a commercial break, a music break, then the commercial break, then the FinTech show. I'm Denise Dennis Worlu, and unfortunately, this is the end of the sunny side today. Follow us on X at Nigeria Info PH. Follow us on Facebook, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Follow me on Instagram and on X at _Denise_Dennis. Follow my Facebook page, Denise Dennis, and follow my Facebook account, Denise Dennis Worlu. What am I forgetting? Oh, follow us on Threads and Instagram as well at Nigeria Info FM _PH. Nigeria Info FM _PH. So after the FinTech show, would have the news updated too, and thereafter we would have talking figures. Stay tuned.